Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Stadium Brats. I'm your host, Chase Kennecke, and I've got Bobby Pease back with me.
Yo!
Nice to have you back, Bobby.
It's good to be back. I am excited to see how far on this journey you are. It's been a minute.
What was the last thing you saw?
Dude, I don't even remember. I've not had a computer for a while.
Were we done with the stadium?
No.
Okay, well, we're done with the stadium now. So
awesome.
we don't have to, yeah. The stadium part of Stadium Brats, done, out of here.
Get it out.
We got to call this Gym Leader Castle Brats now, because we're facing off against the gym leaders, and not just any gym leaders. We're approaching the end here.
God. Okay.
We took down Brock, Misty, Surge, Erica, Koga, Sabrina, and we're on to Blaine. So
fuck, you're almost there.
Just two more, because there's certainly not any four people you'd need to face after 8 gym leaders, right?
Who would imagine that?
I don't know if there's a chance. I don't know if there's an Elite Four. I'm guessing that when the smoke clears from the top right side of the screen, there will be an Elite Four.
It'll be a big egg. It's just a big dumb trio.
Could be, yes. Just the Destiny Travelers is sitting right there. And then I don't know if there's a champion. Not sure about that. And I would imagine it could be. And
sure,
then I do think I think I've read somewhere that you fight Mewtwo at the very end.
Okay. That tracks.
But we don't have to worry about that now. We'll just get into it and see what we can do. So the things with these gym leader castles, and I'll show you here. We face 4 people. Blaine is obviously one of them, but these 3 other guys might not just be using fire Pokemon. In fact, they probably won't. They kind of use the Pokemon you'd expect them to use. So Judo Boy is probably going to use a lot of fighting Pokemon. The Psychic, I bet you can guess which type he uses.
Who? Which one?
The trainer Psychic.
I don't know. I guess.
Yeah, it's tough. It's a tough call.
Yeah.
He's probably a bug guy. And then the nerd, I'm gonna guess that's probably some poison or electric stuff. We'll see.
Yeah.
And then Blaine will definitely be using fire. So you still have to make a relatively balanced team. We can't just load up on water Pokemon and hope for the best. You still need to have a somewhat balanced team, but probably want 3 Pokemon that can deal with fire, because you're gonna want those for the final thing. There are no continues. It's not like the stadium stuff where you build up perfects and get more continues. But it is just 4 battles instead of 8.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens. If this goes well, maybe we'll even face off against the 8th gym leader. But we got to get through Blaine first. So another thing that I've added as I've done this gym leader castle, I decided to make this a little bit tougher on myself and make a kind of like a knockout system. So every Pokemon I've used up until now through the Gym Leader Castle, nothing with the stadium, but starting the Gym Leader Castle, every Pokemon I use, I cannot use for another gym. So I've got a big list here of all the things that I've used. There's still a ton of Pokemon. There's way more Pokemon that I haven't used than what I have used. So I still want you to be able to make some picks for me and see what happens. But I'll let you know if something's already been used, or I can reference my list, and know that we're probably going to try to get 3 Pokemon that are good against fire Pokemon. So, keep that in mind when maybe you're making a pick or 2. So
you want somebody
who do you like,
that's
Bobby?
Good against fire?
Couldn't hurt.
I want Blastoise out there.
Blastoise sounds like a great start. This isn't the best moveset, but he's got Hydro Pump. Withdraw can be kind of useful as a defensive tool. Strength is a nice attack to just have as a basic thing. We're probably never going to use Bide. Never say never. But I'm fine with Blastoise.
Okay.
It's iconic.
Yeah. I mean, he's arguably my favorite of all time.
He's pretty good. I'm more of a Charizard guy, but I get it.
Yeah. Fair.
All right, throw me another one.
What about Vaporeon?
A what?
No,
Vaporeon. Oh yeah, the
Vaporeon.
EV one, the water EV one. I think it has a good moveset in here. Aurora Beams. I mean, Surf's great. Let me just check and see if he's been used.
Okay.
He has been used. I'm
All
sorry, Vaporeon. I think I used it in Brock's gym.
What about Sea King?
Seeking, that's a fun one. Waterfall, blizzards, useful. I'm not hating Seeking right here.
Okay.
Let me just make sure. Let me check the list. I'm pretty sure I haven't used it. It appears that I have not. I think that's a great pick.
Okay.
Seeking's fun. You got one more in
Too
ya?
long.
It doesn't have to be a water type. I'm going to say not Dugong.
Okay.
Because we're gonna need Dugong if we face Lance.
Okay. All right. Fair.
Dugong's got a pretty solid moveset, and I think I'd want that for Lance.
What about Cloister?
If we face Lance. Cloister, that's pretty good. Have I feel like I've used Cloister, but let me check. Let me check. You know what? Maybe I just use him in Stadium. I don't see him on here. Yeah, we can use Cloister.
Okay.
The ice subtype is going to nullify the fire resistance from the water, but solid moveset, and we can take it, and also could be very useful against other things that we face beforehand. All right, you've picked 3. I'm gonna try to get some stuff that's less water based, just to have some coverage.
Fair.
I feel like a Butterfree wouldn't be too bad, but also that sounds like one I've probably used. Actually, I don't think so.
Did I talk about this the last time I was on here? The music is sounding so much like the Hyrule theme from Ocarina of Time.
No,
Yes.
I don't think you've mentioned that before. That's fun.
Oh my god! I mean, I know
I can hear it.
It's Pokemon, but it's like really fucking wild.
Yeah. I've definitely played more Pokemon in my day than Zelda, so I think I would probably feel like those are the opposite. I'd switch them. I'd go, oh, this sounds a lot like Pokemon if I'm playing Zelda. But you are definitely the big Zelda guy, so I get it. That's not a great set on Nidoqueen. I would kind of like Sandslash, but I've used him. I've used Nidoking, unfortunately. Nidoking just murdered Koga dead.
Oh, I bet.
Which was great. I've used everything but Abra from this line.
What about Poliwrath?
We've got too much water at the moment.
Okay.
And I think I've also used Poliwrath. Did I use Golem? I did use Golem. Did I use Graveler? I don't see Graveler. Graveler, that's a pretty solid set. That could actually be pretty good against Blaine as another non-water option. Let me just make sure the Graveler's not on here. This list is long. Sandslash, Golem, Nidoking. Yeah, I think we're safe to choose Graveler. And then maybe an electric type.
Yeah.
I don't love that moveset on Magneton. Is there something that's maybe a little bit more consistent electric damage? I think I've already used Jolteon. I know I've already used Electabuzz. I've already used Zapdos. I've used Raichu. That does limit us. I think one of the ghosts has an electric. Gengar's got Thunderbolt. That's so good. Is this the time that we burn Gengar?
I mean, what else you got to worry about? I mean, certainly nothing that you would need him for, right?
Yeah, he's so good. He's so good. I kind of want to save him for like maybe a Lorelei. He could be really good there.
Yeah.
Screw it. I think we need something that can really really knock something out if we need it. The ghost typing is so nice to switch into as well. So we've got Butterfree that flies, so we can swap in on earthquakes and things like that. We've got Gengar that can swap in on normal moves. We've got some really bulky defensive Pokemon in Blastoise, Graveler, and Cloyster. And I think we've got enough coverage here that we'll probably be okay.
I'm feeling really good about it.
Yeah, I think Butterfree just walls most of this team. Butterfree and Gengar actually just kind of destroy this team. So let's start with Butterfree with the Psychic. Let's take the Gengar. And then maybe we take the Graveler for Nidoking and Raticate. I think that's probably the play. Maybe we could take a Blastoise. Cloyster's ice typing is gonna kind of nullify the defense we'd get from him. Graveler or Blastoise? I guess Blastoise is better. Graveler's gonna get hurt by the fighting type moves, even though we'd really just use it for Eradicate. Blastoise is a better overall round thing, just if we get into trouble.
An easy victory should be within reach.
I'm feeling good about it. I'm telling you, I'm feeling good.
Yeah, I think we'll just start off with a Psychic. It is faster, but that Focus Energy is... I can't remember if they fixed Focus Energy in Stadium. It's bugged in Gen 1 in Red and Blue. Okay, the crit's nice, the super effective is nice, but knowing that it got the special drop meant that it wasn't going to die, which, man, if this Butterfree, a super effective and critical hit move, still doesn't kill Nidoking, that's,
oh my God.
That does not bode well for the psychic ability of this this creature. Okay, that was crit. So
yeah.
So they did fix Focus Energy here. Because yeah, in Gen 1 I think it actually halves your critical hit chance, if not just like completely destroys it. Because I think there's like some bug that it actually takes your critical hit chance over 100%, which then kind of rolls over and actually makes it something like 0. So not great. Not great for that move. They did fix it later though. We brought Blastoise more or less just for this reason, but
yeah,
if this thing has a normal move, it just doesn't affect Gengar. I think maybe we risk it and try Gengar and just see if we get super lucky. I don't think this thing can do anything that's super crazy to us anyway. It's not going to use a ground move because Butterfree was a flyer, so I think we're safe. Okay. Oh man, maybe this guy is using Focus Energy for all of his first attacks. Because that happened. That happened with some other battles where they're always using double team first, or they're always using some other attack first because they want to get that down before they do anything else. We could try putting this thing to sleep. That's probably the safest thing to do, especially now that it's up to its critical hit rate.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know what attacks this thing has. This thing could have Thunderbolt, which, that wouldn't be too bad. It could paralyze us. I don't think Raticate can get Earthquake.
What's the matter, trainer?
I think we're certainly faster. Man, I don't know. Raticate's pretty fast. Let's go for the Hypnosis. If we can put it to sleep, we can just do Dream Eaters. Okay, we are faster.
Okay.
That's good. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Ice Beam isn't too bad, as long as it doesn't do the one thing it's not supposed to do. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Even a crit's fine. just don't freeze. If we freeze, we're fucked.
Yes, we do not want that.
All right, now we go.
Do you think that Gengar is overrated or underrated, or just right?
I think he's just right. I think he's an incredibly good Pokemon. He's one of the best in Gen 1, and I think even in Gen 2. I know the poison typing hurts him a lot, especially in Gen 1, where it's like, man, Ghosts are supposed to be good against this stuff, good against the Psychics, and then you just gave it poison typing, so they're all fucked against him anyway. But he's really fast. He's got really good special. I think once they did the physical special split, like having special defense and special attack as 2 separate stats instead of 1 special, he became a little bit worse. But he's just still so fast and strong that it's hard to go against him. I'm trying to think of what this Hitmonlee could have that could hit us. Hitmonlee does not have a big moveset.
No.
It's mostly just fighting in normal moves, neither of which can do anything to Gengar. I don't think it gets Earthquake, so I think we can just stay in, use Thunderbolts, and probably just sweep this guy.
Crit too. Nice. Damn.
Yeah, real nice.
Shit.
Real nice. Sweet. Again, a little sad that we're burning Gengar so quickly. Well, not quickly. We're on the 7th gym. But, man, this thing's an MVP.
That was a sweep.
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. I'm going to try to remember now. In fact, I'm going to do it right now while this is going. I keep forgetting to name all the Pokemon on my list.
Oh.
So then at the end, I've already lost I've already won. They don't show me my team anymore, and I have to try to remember who I have. So let me just write these down. Seeking, Cloyster. Oh, autocorrect, you bitch. You turned my seeking into speaking. That's not what I wanted. I know that's a word, but that's not what I asked for. Graveler and Gengar. Okay, I hate this team. The psychic team is the psychic guys using psychic Pokemon. Who would have guessed? Man. Unfortunately, Gengar might be the best lead. He's going to be faster than probably everything except for Alakazam. Thunderbolt's super effective against Slowbro, Starmie, and Poliwrath. But if that Alakazam comes out, I think we're in real trouble.
Yeah, that would be bad.
But I still think we lead Gengar. If we're faster than that Alakazam, we could still potentially put it to sleep, use Dream Eater, do some other stuff. I think, man, Cloyster doesn't have great special, but he's gonna be able to wall most of the stuff here. So let's go ahead and take Cloyster. I think Graveler just gets destroyed by mostly everything here. I don't think Butterfree really has the moves. It does have Hyper Beam, which I guess could be good against the Alakazam, but I don't know. Blastoise can hang. You could use Strength on the other water Pokemon. And on the Alakazam. He's probably the best option. I don't think Seeking helps us here. Yeah, okay. Let's go Gengar, Cloyster, Blastoise. See what we get.
Here's the second adversary. The challenger needs to stay calm.
There's just nothing you can do against Psychics. They're too good in Gen 1.
Now, here's the first move. Whoa! Looks like a bad Pokemon choice.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't... Yep, I don't want it to do that.
No! This Pokemon looks wrong.
Okay.
What a furious battle.
We can take out one of his. It's a good start.
What now? Super effective. Oh,
Okay.
Is it down and out? What
Love to
will the
see
next Pokemon be?
Poliwrath here, I think would be the best thing we could get.
Oh, it's
Hypno.
Hypno. It has to make up for lost ground.
All right. This is a risk. We could swap out, but if we swap out, I don't think we have anything great to swap into. But we could bring in Blastoise or the other one. Who'd I bring? Who'd I bring?
Yeah,
Cloyster.
Cloyster, maybe?
Maybe. Thunderbolt's not going to do a lot to this thing. It'll probably come back with Psychic. The thing is, though, we are definitely faster than this Hypno. And we can risk it and use a Hypnosis, and then Dream Eaters to try, hopefully get... Like, the best case scenario is we put this thing to sleep, we use Dream Eater a couple times, get all of our health back, get this thing down pretty low, and then are able to kill it. The worst case scenario is we use Hypnosis, it misses, and we get Psychic and die.
Yeah.
But without knowing what his third is, I think this is probably our best option, is just to stay in. I'm not really sure if Blastoise or Cloyster can take 2 attacks from Hypno, and swapping in means we already are down an attack. Yeah, let's risk it. Let's go Hypnosis.
Okay.
Even if we die, it's better to have... that sucks. But even... Oh, he's going to try to put us to sleep. So if he misses, we get another chance. Hey! Look at that.
All right.
Alright, we'll just try this again. Might still get punished, but we'll see. Okay, that's good. That's good. But it woke up. Alright. That's fine. In Gen 1, waking up is your turn. You don't get to do a move when you wake up. They fix that in later gens. Alright, now stay asleep. Alright.
Falling asleep is going to make this a one-sided fight.
You damn right, announcer. It is.
Now it's fucking on. Get him.
Like, this isn't going to do a ton of damage, but... Oh, the crit actually helped out. Waking up.
Fireworks are flying in this battle.
It's not a great strategy, but I think we just have to keep trying to put this thing to sleep.
What's next?
Brutal. There we go.
It woke up.
That's brutal.
Heated battle
Like, we've put this thing to sleep 3 times, and it stayed asleep for 1 turn.
What's this? It didn't
That's just
work.
rude.
Cheap.
This is a very boring battle.
Oh no, it fell asleep. News affects the battle.
Now I'm worried this thing has Dream Eater.
Yeah.
But, okay, so if this thing does have Dream Eater,
They're staring each
us
other
swapping out means it's a wasted move. But then also bringing Gengar in is just useless, because bringing Pokemon in that's already asleep just poses us.
What's the matter,
I think
trainer?
maybe we just stay in. Maybe we wake up and it's fine. Or maybe we die and we can bring somebody in without having to take another attack.
It's fast
No, of course
asleep.
we stay asleep. And he uses Dream Eater. Okay, that's the worst case scenario.
They're dreaming.
It's fine. So Gengar's dead. Hypno's back up to full.
It's finally
But
taken down.
the next Pokemon we bring out at least gets a chance in an attack without having to
Which
take one.
Pokemon is coming out?
Although, if we had swapped, the Dream Eater doesn't work, and we wouldn't have a dead Gengar.
Oh, it's Cloyster.
So who knows?
How will the type difference affect that?
Oh, this thing just has to have self-destruct. Oh shit, I didn't realize that. That's great. Man, if we go up against an Alakazam, we will just blow the fuck up.
Okay. There we are.
But we gotta get to it first, and this thing's gonna try
They're
putting us
staring
back to
each other
sleep.
down.
God, Ice Beam would be much better than Aurora Beam right here.
The trainer
I
hasn't
don't feel
issued
great
an
about
order.
Spike Cannon. I don't really like Clamp either. We can't blow up now. I think we gotta try an Aurora Beam. Ooh, we're faster. That's cool.
What now? A decent
Oh,
Uh-oh.
that does nothing.
Damn.
And it's just gonna put us to sleep again.
What's that?
Ooh, we might need to find a
Falling asleep is
different
going to make
solution
this a
for this
one-sided
Hypno.
fight.
Yeah, I don't know what we can do here. Do we have anything else?
It woke up.
Oh, we woke up. That's something. So the Dream Eater doesn't work.
What's this?
Um,
Oh, the attack missed. What a furious
you know what?
battle.
Screw it. We're gonna blow up. This might be a bad call, but putting a bunch of damage on this thing.
The bear hit.
Okay,
Wow.
even 9. I think even 9, leaving it at 9. I think Blastoise can come in,
There's
clean this
only
thing up,
one Pokemon
it should be faster, and then it's just a race on who he brought left. If he brought Poliwrath or maybe Starmie might have an electric move. But if he brought Alakazam, we still might have a chance, because Alakazam has really bad defense. If he brought Poliwrath, I think we can wall Poliwrath's worst attacks with Blastoise. Can't remember what else he was packing. Ah, he got the Poliwrath. Okay, I think we might be okay.
Yeah, I mean, we can probably get Poliwrath with Blastoise, I would imagine.
I think so. We're actually going to start with a withdraw, because the worst... we're not going to take much damage from the water attacks. So if we can up our defense against, like, submission or... Oh, double team. That's not great. Don't love that. We don't need him being super evasive. We can be super tanky, though. So maybe we just keep going with withdraw for a bit. If he's... Okay, Sideways a bad attack, so we're fine. We're fine there. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go one more withdraw. Okay, so he might have a water move that he just doesn't want to use because he knows it'll be ineffective. That did a lot more damage. I was kind of thinking maybe now is the time for Bide.
You think so?
I know we said we'd never use this move, but that was a pretty good Psywave on that last one. It does random damage, but it's random damage that's not very good damage. But that was enough that if he gets 2 more of those, we're dead. Bide would let him get a second attack in.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't think Strength's enough to kill.
What's the matter, trainer?
And it doesn't seem like he's using physical moves that our withdraw is going to stop. It's another risk, but I think we're going to try Bide. Maybe it works out.
It's fighting its time.
All right.
What's that?
That's a lot of damage. That was 50.
Yeah.
We need it not to do another 50. I don't know why it lets us do another attack here. Like, Bide's the one we're doing. If we live through this, I think we win.
Oh boy.
Oh, it missed.
Oh,
shit. That works. That works. I don't know if we actually do enough damage with the Bide now that it missed. But oh, okay, that's not great. Yeah, I think we actually needed it to hit us with another Psywave, but not do a lot of damage. Yeah, we needed to do that. If it had done that the turn before, I think we might have been okay.
Damn.
So now we just have to use Strength and hope.
The commands are issued.
That was probably the wrong thing. We probably should have just used Strength the whole time. Oh, right.
No.
It's also actually that's why I used Bide. That's why I did it. Okay, that's fine. Bide is special in that it always hits, but you have to take the turns. You have to take the turns of taking the damage. So that's I didn't say it, but that's actually why I was thinking about using Bide there instead of just Strength. Is once it did double team, it was going to be hard to hit this thing. So having Bide as an option of just here's a thing that will definitely hit.
Damn.
That was probably the best thing we could do.
Damn.
I think we got to reselect some of these Pokemon.
Okay.
I think we might drop Cloyster. Although
Fair.
Cloyster being able to blow up is kind of nice. But the ice typing, I think, hurts us. So what if we just find one thing that is our psychic killer? We need something that can go up against psychics and live to tell the tale. Dragonite's not bad. Have I used Dragonite?
That would be a good one.
That would be good. He's a bulky boy. And I I feel like I used it. I don't see him. I know I used him in the
Time to
stadium,
bring him
but
in.
It might be. It might be. He's got good enough special that I think he tanks some hits. He can come back with his own surf. Actually, he'd be really good against Blaine. Just a dragon type that doesn't take a lot of damage from fire. He flies, so we don't have to worry about earthquakes there. Is he strong enough to beat a Hypno? Maybe. Maybe. The substitute's actually really nice. Yeah, this might be our boy. He might be our boy.
I like him.
You know, actually, another thing, since we're here, I'd like to see... I like Seeking. I think we're going to keep Seeking in, even though we never used it. I think it's going to be fun against Blaine, and it's a Pokemon I don't think I'd use another time. So what if we potentially got rid of Graveler? I'm not saying we're going to do this, but something that would really wall Blaine is one of these fossils. Almastar's not great. Special's so bad. Actually, these things kind of suck, unfortunately.
Damn.
Almastar's got really good defense and really good special. It's not the worst thing, but we're already worried about Blastoise and its Hydro Pump. That's just such a bad set on Snorlax. That's such a shame. Snorlax is such a good Pokemon. That's bad. All right, yeah. Let's stick with Graveler. We're already here. Unless Rhydon.
I like a good Rhydon.
Rhydon also has Surf. Rhydon has Dig. Dig is good. It has Substitute as well. Maybe that's just a strict upgrade. I don't think we've used Rhydon. Yeah. Let's take a Rhydon and a Dragonite. Maybe that's a little bit more effective. All right, let me go back to the list. Graveler Cloyster becomes Rhydon and Dragonite. That might be. Those might be a couple Pokemon that we don't feel great about losing later.
Sure.
Losing out on later. Like maybe we'd want to use them in another thing, but I think we'll be okay. So we're gonna lead Butterfree again. We'll take Gengar, and then Dragonite actually is gonna be great here as a flyer.
Here comes the first opponent. An easy victory should be within reach.
Okay, a little bit different. Facing him a Choke. We'll try the Psychic and see what happens.
Vigorous attack. Whoa! Looks like a bad Pokemon.
Okay,
choice.
not bad. Yeah, okay, so he is just using Focus Energy every time. Which is really great, because if we're faster than him, we just get a free Psychic on everybody.
Hey, Chase. I gotta call my mom. Can you keep going? I'll just hop right back on.
Yeah, go for it, buddy.
All right.
Oh, is it down and out? What will the next Pokemon be?
All right, one down. Got that Raticate. I think now that we know this thing is always going to go with Focus Energy first, we don't waste our time swapping out. Let's just take what we're given. Let's go with the Psychic.
Combatants face each other.
Oh, it is faster. I guess that makes sense. It's definitely going to be faster than a Butterfree. But
What now?
if we hit this thing Psychic, then we can swap out. Now we swap out to
Number
Gengar.
one is conceding an inch.
And if this thing's got like Hyper Fang or something, then we're
Here's
set.
a Pokemon thing. Oh, it's Gengar.
Okay, back to Ice Beam. We knew it had that. It's okay.
And the weak spot.
Crit again, which I guess it was definitely going to crit with the
Change the flow of battle.
Focus Energy. So I guess we go back right to what we were doing. We try to put this thing to sleep. We eat a stream.
Oh no, it's
So Hope it actually stays asleep this time. It does. Okay. We are in a good spot.
What's this?
Okay. We're back up to full. They're down to 1. Feeling good. Feeling good.
The number of reserve Pokemon. Oh,
and they're back to Hitmonlee, which can't do a thing.
Pokemon count is 3 to
So
1.
we'll just go with
The battle
Thunderbolts.
has become one-sided. What'll it do? Heavy damage. It's getting pumped up.
Focus energy doesn't help you, bud. You don't even get 2 turns here. Really shouldn't be wasting one.
Right. Thunderbolt. There, it's a hit.
All right, 1 down. Back onto the Psychic. I need to look at his team again. I don't think we lead. I don't think you lead Dragonite against that. I'm not sure if that's picking up on Bobby's mic. Well, I mean, it's definitely picking up on Bobby's mic because I'm hearing it, but maybe you're not hearing it. Who knows? Maybe I've cut it out. Can definitely hear him talking. Man. Everything I said before still applies. I think Gengar is the best thing we can lead with. It's a bummer that it didn't do more damage against that Slowbro. I think we gotta take Gengar. I think we take Dragonite. And I don't think we can take Rhydon. It's too slow. It's bad against 3 of these Pokemon. I think we still have to go Blastoise, but maybe we just use Blastoise a little bit smarter. Yeah, I don't love this. I don't love this, but we're gonna try. Leading the same stuff. So we're almost positive this thing's gonna use Psychic again. So what if instead we risk it and we go for Hypnosis? If we put this thing to sleep, then we can do the Thunderbolts without having to get hit. Nice. Okay. That's much better. That's much better. Ooh, taking him out. Okay. Oh, but swapping him in for another water? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. That was almost a really smart decision. Because of the sleep clause that happens in Pokemon Stadium. You can only put one Pokemon to sleep at a time. So if they swapped out to something like Alakazam or Hypno like they did before, I would be in real trouble. Because I couldn't put those things to sleep, and the Thunderbolt does nothing. I'd have to switch out, or maybe waste, or try using a Confuse Ray and hoping for the best. But he didn't have those Pokemon, he had Jinx instead. Man. What do you do here? Because I think we'd love to have the Gengar for the Slowbro. So maybe we swap to Blastoise. You don't want to swap to Dragonite. This is the bad one. You know, with the ice type moves could be really bad against Dragonite. We'll see. It sounds like Bobby might not be able to get back to the recording. We'll see. We'll see. But I can hang out here. You can just have me. Good thing we didn't swap to that Dragonite, right? Ice Beam would have. I was gonna say cooked that Dragonite, but it would be the opposite for that. But Jinx has pretty bad defense, I think, so we can just use Strengths. If this thing's best move is Seismic Toss, that means we get another attack.
Fair hit. Both Pokemon
I think
appear equally fit.
I think we lose this
Go
race,
into battle poses.
but
What now? There, it's a
that's
hit.
fine. We let Blastoise do his thing. We sack Blastoise. We bring Gengar back in. We Thunderbolt with Gengar.
Both
And that
Pokemon
actually puts us in the
are
perfect spot
equipped.
because then he's got to bring his asleep Slowbro back, and we've already got the Pokemon that is ready to kill it, so we don't even have to waste a sleep turn. So that actually worked out better for us that we lost this. That feels like weird PR spin that I just tried there, but it actually really is better.
Here's a Pokemon. How will the type difference of
Not
type
letting that
stop?
Slowbro wake up. Not giving it that turn that it has the opportunity to wake up is going to help us out, because now we can just use 2 Thunderbolts and definitely kill that thing, even if it does wake up on its next turn.
There's only one Pokemon left in reserve. We're down to the last Pokemon. It's asleep on the job. The remaining Pokemon stock
All right,
is 2 to 1.
let's see what happens.
Super effective.
Oh, okay, he did wake up, but too late. Doesn't matter. Does not matter.
Savage attack. That one hurt. Wow! Going down. And there goes the battle.
Very nice. All right, let's keep going. Okay, this is an interesting team. What do we want to do here? I think I'd like to lead Rhydon, because that's great against Electrode. I think it could do fine against the Snorlax. It's great against Muck. Not sure if it's faster than Golem. I don't think it is, so maybe Golem's a tough matchup. We got a lot of defense though, so maybe we'd be okay, and we can dig or surf on it. Bad against Executor, bad against Cloyster. But I think you lead Rhydon and kind of just hope for the best. It does enough good against the rest of these things. The worst thing I think we're worried about is the Electrode. Or not the Electrode, yeah, that's what I meant. But I also am worried about the Executor, because I don't think we really have anything for it. Seeking has Blizzard, but don't love that. He's got like a Mega Drain. That's a tough thing for us to attack. Butterfree Psychic isn't good against it. Gengar's Thunderbolts and Dream Eater are bad against it. Dragonite Surf is bad against it. Blastoise is just bad against it. That Executor could ruin us. It's only a it's a 50-50 shot, I guess, because he brings 3. It's a 50-50 shot that we even see it. But if he brings it, I think we're in trouble. So I think you go Rhydon. I think you go Dragonite as a good swap in against something like Golem. And I think its Surf is going to do great against Golem. It's not great against Cloyster, but we're definitely going to bring Gengar. So you get Gengar to take out the Cloyster. You get Dragonite to take out the Golem. That Executor is going to be tough. Snorlax isn't going to be a walk in the park either, but I think this is our best thing. I just don't think Seeking does enough to the rest of the team. I guess you could have brought it in and it would do fine against Golem. And he leads with Executor. We just might be screwed. We just might be screwed. Dragonite's the only thing that touches this. And the best move it has is Slam for that, unfortunately.
Oh, it's Dragonite.
Okay, Mega Drain doesn't do much to us, so I think we actually would, if its best move isn't Mega Drain though. It only uses Mega Drain because of Rhydon. We could use Substitute here and just kind of get a feeling of what it's got. We could use Mimic and see what we get out of it. Maybe we'd get Mega Drain. Not that that would help us much against this thing. We could just start going for slams. I think you substitute first. Let's see a move from him. If he doesn't break the substitute. Oh, yes! Never punished! Never punished! Oh, we will take that all day! It did. Oh, yes!
What will the next Pokemon
Oh, that's so great!
Oh, it's Electric.
Oh, that's so great.
The type difference affects that.
Oh, that's incredible. Oh, that's so good. We're gonna swap into Rhydon now. Rhydon just walls the hell out of this Electrode. That's so good. We have to win this run now because I don't think. Oh, all of them have explosion.
Nail the weak spot.
That's great too.
Going down.
You know what? Maybe I should have seen that this was an explosion team. Cloyster can explode.
There's a difference in
Can
the
Muck
number of
explode?
reserve Pokemon. Oh, it's
Golem can explode.
The remaining
We actually
Pokemon
brought the
have
perfect
increased
team
one. The battle
against
has
this
become
stuff.
one-sided.
So let's try. Man, oh, we've got substitute here too. If we're faster and we use substitute and he explodes, we win. We could use dig, and if we're faster and he uses explosion, we win. We could use surf and do a lot of damage. I think we go dig. I think we go dig. The special for Rhydon is so bad. Oh, that's even better. Never punished. So now his dig misses. And because we're slower, our dig hits. This is incredible. This is absolutely incredible. We could have also put up a substitute at that point and swapped out to Dragonite and been fine. This is amazing. So now we just keep digging, because I think that's all he can do. This is one of the best battles I've ever done.
I am back and I apologize.
And Bobby missed it. This is the best battle I think I've ever had.
Oh man.
And you missed it. This was so fucking good.
Oh my! Are you wrapping it up, or did I miss?
No,
all of it?
well, no. You didn't miss all of it. This was the nerd, so we still have Blaine to go. I don't want to repeat everything that happened, but this guy had an Executor that we had nothing to do. We had no good Pokemon against it. I was just praying that it didn't bring out the Executor. And it was the first thing he brought out, and I thought, oh, we are so screwed. So I swapped in. I led with Rhydon, and I swapped into Dragonite, thinking, okay, well, at least Dragonite has like a move that could potentially do some damage, not a lot, but some damage. And it tried a Mega Drain because it was going for Rhydon, and I was like, okay, that's fine. That didn't do much damage. And then I used a substitute just to see another move. And that other move was Explosion. So it just exploded, which broke my substitute, but didn't do any damage, didn't do any more damage to me other than what the substitute had done. So he just completely gave up his best Pokemon that completely walled my team.
Oh my gosh.
And that was so beautiful. And then the rest of the fight was also ridiculously in our favor.
Awesome.
It was an amazing thing. All right, we're on to
So
Blaine.
I do come back only to leave you again.
Okay.
I won't be able to stick around for the final battle. I do apologize. I got to take care of something that this came up on that phone call.
All right.
But I appreciate you having me here. I'm sorry I have to jet. Let me know
Yeah, you're good.
how it goes.
We'll get you back another time.
All right, sounds good.
All right, see you, buddy. All right, so it's just us. Welcome back. Let's do the thing. Who we bringing? That Clefable is somewhat scary. I don't think I'm too worried about the Kangaskhan. Even if it has like a Thunderbolt. One, its special's not very good. And two, I think we're okay. I feel like Dragonite and Rhydon have to be in here. And then we haven't used Blastoise or Seeking for this run. We haven't used Seeking ever, so I think we have to bring Seeking. In fact, you know what? Let's lead with Seeking. I'm feeling confident now. I think we've got a team that beats Blaine relatively handily. So let's lead with Seeking. See what it can do. We'll have Rhydon in the back, which I think is going to be good against his whole team, but especially that Kangaskhan, which could be pesky to some of the other guys. And then Dragonite as a good flyer option. Like that Arcanine could have Dig, and Dragonite would be good against that. Dragonite's got that Surf, which is going to be useful. It's just really tanky. We can swap into Dragonite on a bunch of stuff and be just fine. It does feel weird not bringing the Blastoise. Blastoise could be really nice here. Obviously, you don't want to bring the Butterfree, but yeah. I think if I was trying to bring the absolute best team, I would have brought the Blastoise instead of the Seeking, but I think we'll be okay. So the worst thing this could do is fly. So let's just try a Waterfall. If it flies, it flies. Slash! Actually, that's pretty bad. Wasn't too bad. Okay. That's fine. We can definitely win this race if it's just going to use Slash.
What now? Powerful strike.
And that's really all Seeking needs to do. We just take out one, and we're probably not faster than anything else that he brings out. So maybe it's just a 1-for-1. If you had Blastoise in there, one Hydro Pump, if it hits, wins, and then we still have a bunch of HP.
It has to make up for lost ground.
If we had 6 Pokemon, I'd consider swapping Seeking out just to be able to use Seeking later as like a pivot, or let like Seeking get sacrificed at one point and then swapping in something else for a fresh turn. With 3, that doesn't help as much. Like maybe you just let the Seeking die, because what do you swap it into for any sort of value? It's going to be slower than most everything else it's got. The question is what, on the off chance this thing does something that leaves Seeking alive, do you go for the Supersonic and try to confuse this thing before it dies? Do you throw a Blizzard and hope you just hit him with as much damage as possible and get the potential for freeze? I guess the Blizzard's fine. Like the chip damage would be nice. Yeah, okay. Doesn't matter. It didn't matter to begin with. We were gonna die to Thunderbolt. We could have swapped. We certainly could have swapped to Rhydon. We probably could have anticipated that. But again, like what does that Seeking do for us at that point? I think we made the right call.
Oh, it's Rhydon.
So the only thing I'm really worried here is that Kangaskhan could have Surf. And if it has Surf, But then even a substitute doesn't do anything for us. We could just dig right here.
Staring each other down.
I don't think Kangaskhan can learn dig. It's dig or substitute.
Hasn't issued an order.
I think we go dig. See what happens. It does have the serve.
There's the attack. No, this Pokemon looks wrong.
Okay, even quad damage, we're alive. That's something.
Burrowed underground. Neither one is conceding an inch. What's that? Oh, the attack missed. Savage attack. Severe hit. The intense battle continues.
It's fine. It's fine damage. But Rhydon's dead now. Yeah.
They're staring each other down. Right, that's
So
there.
we bring in Dragonite now. That's all we got.
Wow. Going down.
I think Dragonite. I mean, definitely Dragonite wins a race against Kangaskhan. But then you just have to hope it's strong enough against whatever else he's got. If he's got a Clefable, that Clefable could have Ice Beam. It'd be really bad.
The tense battle continues.
If he has anything else, I think we're good. We hope this doesn't paralyze.
What now?
Okay, that's fine.
What's this?
The best thing that's got is Thunderbolt.
And the weak
Oh, the crit. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Oh, is it down and out?
Getting that thing out is nice.
Both combatants are down
So let's
to
just
their
hope
last
he doesn't
Pokemon.
have the Clefable. Arcanine. Alright, that's great. What can this thing do?
There's just one Pokemon
Can't
aside
dig.
now. The battle
Fire Blast
is
doesn't
coming
do
right down
much.
to the wire.
Body Slam, I guess if
What's
this
it do?
paralyzes us, but it
There,
didn't.
it's a hit. How's
This is
that?
probably not a one hit.
Super effective.
Yeah,
What a furious
but
battle.
definitely a two hit. So as long as he doesn't paralyze the Body Slam, I think we are set.
What's that?
Nice.
Goodness.
Woo!
There it goes. Wow, that's an effective hit. Oh, it's down.
Dunzo.
That's it. Stay clear.
I got a little bit hairy there at the end. Gotta admit, a little bit hairy. But we'll take it. All right, Giovanni is the only one left. I think that's good. I feel bad that that Bobby couldn't stick around. He got a pretty important phone call, so totally understand him not being able to make it for the rest of this. We'll see what happens. We'll see if he saved his audio. Fingers crossed. If he didn't, I'll just have to redo Blaine. Can you redo? Yeah, you can redo these. So we can redo Blaine if we have to. But I guess if you're listening to this, we didn't have to do that, which would be great because man, that battle against the nerd was so good, so incredibly good. Let's cool off with Kids Club, like always. Man, I don't think we've done Thundering Dynamo since maybe like the first episode. I don't really love this one, but it's at least better than the Sandshrew just totally mash on the button. Now it's mashing on two buttons, and it's mashing them at the right time. So we'll see. We'll see. Oh, we're the lone Pikachu. Okay, it's important to... Oh, we got so close. Damn. was gonna say it's important to not hit the wrong button because you lose so much. It's better to play it conservatively and only hit the button when you know it's gonna stay the right color. Man, I kind of feel like doing that one again, but I'm not gonna break tradition. We did one, we lost. That's what happened. It's fine. We don't mind losing here. Yeah, that's it. We're done. Stadium Brats. That's another gym leader down. We'll take on Giovanni and see what's left. Whether there's an Elite Four, whether there's a champion, whether there's Mewtwo. So there might still be more episodes left. But starting to wrap this one up and feeling good. Ready for the next game, whatever it may be. I don't know what the next game's going to be, but I'm ready to play a new video game for JCK Plays. Until then, I'll run down quickly the other stuff going on. Bobby, who was here, he is one of my other co-hosts on The Casual Hour, a podcast about video games that we do every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Central Time on twitch.tv/The Casual Hour. We also we stream. We stream live on Twitch, also on Mondays and Fridays at the same time, 9 p.m. Central. On Mondays, Bobby and I play some turn-based kind of strategy stuff, some roguelike deck builders, anything where we can kind of just lean back and hang out and, not a bunch of Twitch kind of games. I mean, we're streaming on Twitch. We're streaming on Twitch. They're all Twitch kind of games, but not like first-person shooter kind of Twitch-style games. That's what I meant. And then on Fridays, Bobby and our third co-host, Johnny, play kind of like the newest flavor of the week stuff. I know they've been playing some Helldivers 2 lately. They were playing, they done like a Fortnite when that came out. They did some Pal World. If you're interested in that, that's all there. That Friday nights are my kind of night to not be on the show. But we do a lot of cool stuff, and then we also do quick looks of video games as well. If you've ever watched Giant Bomb before, or if you watched Giant Bomb and then stopped because all the people that you liked from Giant Bomb are not there anymore, that might be the boat I'm in. We try to do a similar thing where we just play some new video games. We've gone back and played some classic video games. We call them quick look backs, where we look at some old games as well. But generally we're playing the new stuff, and just seeing what's out there and letting people know whether it's good or not. We did one on Prince of Persia, the new Prince of Persia game. And I know Bobby's put out some relatively recently. So check those out. And then also from me, I will mention I've got another podcast. It's called Pilot Program, where my good friend Pierce Corshane, who has been on the show before on Stadium Brats a couple times, he and I are watching the first episode of every television show ever made. We're 15 episodes in so far, so really putting a dent in it. But we just recorded, it's just out now, an episode on Dairy Girls. Actually, I think that was our 16th episode, so we're even more of a dent. That's great. And then we've announced what our next one is. It's going to be on the A-Team, the 1980s action show with Mr. T, Pity the Fool, and all that stuff. So definitely check that out. You can go to shows.acast.com/pilotprogram. I remembered the URL this time. And you can find our stuff there. It's a lot of fun. Anyway, thanks so much for joining me on this episode of Stadium Brats. We're close. We're gonna get there. Promise. But until then, I'll catch you later.